The voice of the Browns, Jim Donovan, joins us now. Jimmy, surgery not needed at this point, but this, make no mistake about it, is a painful injury.
Absolutely. Surgery definitely at the end of the season, and hopefully that is a long way away. So, like sands through the hourglass, as the days have passed, we have learned more and more about this injury, and the report came out today that Jay just talked about, that Baker is indeed playing in pain on that left shoulder, a partially torn left labrum on that hit right there when Justin Reed picked him off in the home opener and Baker turned into a tackler. Remember, the shoulder came completely out. He went into the locker room, they popped it back in, and he never missed a play, and he hasn't missed a play in a game nor in practice. But he came under great criticism for the way he played last Sunday in Minnesota. And so they came out early this week and said, well, he's playing with a harness on that left shoulder, but it doesn't affect his throwing. One by one, his teammates lined up today and talked about their quarterback's toughness.
Just toughness. That's what you would expect that from him. He's not going to sit there and complain about it and do all these other things. He's just going to go out there and play. I know it's unfortunate, but it just is what it is.
There's no doubt in any of the players' mind that he's one of the tougher guys out there. You know, he's going to go and he's going to battle, and he's been hit and beat up before, and he just keeps coming back. You know, you're going to have to do a lot more to get him out of games than, you know, whatever's going on with him now.
All right, and that was reiterated by his offensive coordinator, Alex Van Pelt, who shed some light on the injury and said, listen, he was a quarterback, too, in the NFL, and a pretty good one, and he had 2 torn labrums. He had surgery on one of them. Jay, this is a period of time where a bye week would really be welcomed by Baker Mayfield specifically. Not so much by the Browns, but with Mayfield specifically. They don't have their bye week until week 13. So that's like at the beginning of December. Now, he'd get a mini bye week in about a week and a half when the Browns play that Thursday night game here against Denver. And then, of course, they'd have the whole weekend off. And then the following week, last year, the bye week helped him. Remember, he had bad ribs over in Pittsburgh. They gave him the week off. During the bye week, he came back, and that's when he went on that real run towards the end of the season.
Yeah, and there's going to be a gentleman by the name of Bosa that's chasing him down Sunday.
Right.
So, boy, I mean, this is not a good time to have a banged-up quarterback on his left side and a left tackle that's still kind of nursing that ankle. Any word at all on Will's ankle?
It is day-to-day right now. I think the signifier, Jay, is going to be Chris Hubbard. He'll be the key in the equation here. Hubbard has been trying to come back from a tricep injury that he sustained in the opening game in Kansas City. If he's healthy enough to play, they might pull the plug on Wills and sit him down and give him some rest. If he cannot play, then that's a problem, and they might do it again, and Wills would start the game and try and get through as much as he can. Now, remember, he has not been able to finish any of these games. He's always had to come out on the situation. Jay, the other side of this story with Mayfield is there's been a real PR campaign, I think, done maybe by the Mayfield camp, certainly by the Browns players and coaches. Baker took a lot of heat on national shows this week about his performance, with people saying, you can't pay a guy like that $40 million. Remember, still in the offing is that long-term deal. And so you wonder if everyone's smoothing it over a little bit and saying, hey, he's a tough guy. Look at what he's playing with right now.
Oftentimes, agents can be behind news like this.
They have
trying to protect his player.
They have good telephone numbers. They get through, Jay.
Yeah, they do. They do. They have a lot of them. All right, Jimmy, we'll see you again at 6.
Thanks, Jay.